Is this thing on? I hope so. Welcome back to my channel. Hi everyone. So today we're going to be doing a reaction style video for a game, a little game, just something small, casual, a game called Crucible by Amazon Games. I am so excited to play, and I've just been so excited for more news and information, and we've gotten quite a few trailer releases for the characters of the game, so I wanted to do this little reactionary styled video for your pleasure and for mine mostly, but also you guys as well. So let us begin by examining a couple of the characters, and I'll probably make a few videos once we get more, but let's jump in with a couple. Okay, everyone, let us first start with the newest character to be introduced, and one that I have not personally seen, so I'm very excited. Rahi and Brother. I have not seen them. It just released today, and yeah, let's check out Rahi and Brother. Pretty sure it's Rahi. And I'm also just realized I'm kind of like rocking a mullet today because I braided my hair back, but I'm fine with it. Business in the front, party in the back. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna watch it through and then we'll talk about it. Under spotlight. Seems to have a lot of defense.
Big human, little robot.
Oh, the robots are so cute.
The stories I hear about those two can't be
Okay,
true.
punch melee.
Who knows, really, right?
Shield.
I'll protect you.
Seems to also have a laser beam.
That
Short range.
converts some of the damage he deals into a personal shield. He can
Oh,
use those
shield.
shields to
Tank-like.
fight damage or to power up his force punch.
Force punch. I love a nice
Projectile that protects his
punch.
allies and blinds his enemies. Plus, he can ignore damage for a short bit.
That's a really cool animation. I love the laugh
Extra
pose.
set of eyes.
Rahi and I are ready to help.
Yeah, what about the brother?
Brother can also scout up ahead, detecting enemies, and Rahi can
Okay.
teleport to him to catch up.
Oh, you wouldn't. So you wouldn't suspect
Rahi's super jump.
Rahi to have a teleport.
Awfully hard to pin down. Now they say they came to Crucible because it's got the key to improving life for people all over the galaxy.
Okay.
That
The playstyle seems to be very, very physical, very powerful. We're gonna quiet this a bit. Amazon Games, wonderful. We'll see Cezanne in a minute. But just to kind of recap on Rahi and Brother, I'm portions of his kit seem to be very interesting, but this he has. I'm gonna pause here. Moderate health, a lot of defense. It seems like modest, killing ability damage. But he's definitely going to be someone who's more tanky, and especially with that teleport, you might not have a lot of mobility in terms of movement speed. However, the teleport could probably be a very nice way to get out of certain situations, or to get at people. Brother in particular looks really interesting. He seems to only really be a scouting agent, which is nice. Want to be able to see where enemies are.
Rahi's got a short-range laser beam.
I wish you. I don't know. I haven't played it yet, but we'll see how Brother feels. I feel like they could do more with him. They might have different, when you level up, Brother might have different functions or improved functions, so that could always be a thing. Of course, this is a first impression. The shield, that shield looks so fun to use. I love the blue hue, the circular geometric sigil designs, and also his laser beam, his two main attacks, which seem to be the laser beam and the punch. The laser beam giving him some distance in terms of not needing to be in melee range, but still needing to be fairly close. So this, makes sense that he has a higher toughness. The punch seems to be really cool as well. It might do some knockback. So in terms of like the different game modes, which I'll also be covering in a separate video, they could see more use if you want to play more like a controlling type character. I imagine you could probably teleport in, force punch someone, and then just kind of like nuke them down with your laser beam. I want to just run this one more time to see if I didn't catch any certain abilities.
Big human, little robot.
To have this glow about him, which might be something else.
Hear about those two can't
A punch.
I mean, who knows really, right?
You have this like laser beam,
He's got a short-range laser
like shockwave.
converts some of the damage he deals into a personal shield. He can use those shields to deflect damage or to power up his force punch.
Yeah, so you're building this thing to power up your...
It protects allies and blinds his enemies.
Oh, that's what I missed. The projectile thing. That'll be a nice... He's very much a tanky, but also has one team support ability, this being the damage reduction and also blind, which is pretty strong, just to make sure that it's increased defense. So he's very much a personal, chunky character, hero. But you could, manage to help a friend or two, which is nice. It's great. Brothers are really cute. And I'm very excited to do a video on another robot friend. But that was Rahi and Brother. Let us move on to the next hero. Okay, next up we have another hero, which I have not seen yet. She seems to be named Cezanne. Very striking character just from the thumbnail. And I'm excited to see what her kit is. I have not seen Cezanne either. This is very much like updated heroes thing panel. Oh, the volume.
You ready for action?
Seems to be much more focused on
They call
damage.
Cezanne a one-woman army for a good reason. Never so much as rolls out of bed without her nurse gun, electro knife, and
Ooh.
shotgun.
Okay, we got a shotgun.
She swaps them fast. And
Can't
she gets
aim.
bonuses based
Shotgun.
on what weapon she's holding.
Okay, more bonuses.
She's
Oh,
incredibly
health.
light on her feet. Dashes around the battlefield to take advantage of
Nice
tactical
mobility.
things. You may
Okay.
as well count her grudges as a weapon too. She's convinced someone in the Unity did her old commando squad dirty.
What does the knife do?
I know she is never gonna let that one go.
Burning, stun, or just a lot of damage?
I pity the poor sap who did it,
What's her ultimate?
because she will find them. Eventually.
Okay, so this trailer,
Last one's
here we go, we have it on the loop. It's very much more about her lore rather than her actual abilities, it seems. They just briefly kind of gloss over them. I don't know exactly what her, stronger ability is. She just seems to be, a very,
They call
like,
Cezanne a
niche,
one-woman
not niche, completely the wrong word. A very basic, classic, easy character to get into, an easy hero for new players to pick up, probably. Where if you come from other shooter games, you have your shotgun, you have your throwing knife, you have your dashes to get out of the way, and she seems to do a lot of damage. So if you're very much into that playstyle, you're probably gonna want to play her. I love the gameplay. I'm so excited to play this. Ugh. The lore is nice, though, I gotta say. There's some more lore on other trailers, which I have seen. But I haven't seen this one. Yeah, the shotgun. Okay.
eventually.
Seems to be a very, she's very much, I'm in your face, going to damage you, and I'm going to take you down. Which, great play style. Not necessarily my type of play style. I much prefer, supporting defense, building turrets, augmenting the battlefield. But, sometimes I do like to snipe. I do like me a sniper every once in a while. So once we get to some other heroes with sniper abilities, I will be, foaming at the mouth. But she seems to be a very well-balanced, well-rounded hero. And, yeah, not much else I can say. I feel like I've just been saying that over and over again. But I think she will probably do a lot of damage. Electro knife. Did I hear electro knife? Maybe it stuns or does something. Okay. The bonuses are going to be really interesting. So you're going to probably want to either, if you want to play a nice neutral playstyle, you're probably going to want to swap between weapons. If you want to focus in on one line, which it seemed like, you can get benefits in your health, you might want to stick with that certain weapon type to initially build that up. So, you could get some interesting playstyles. You might be able to. But yes, this is the last playthrough or run through of this trailer, and then we will move on to the final character for this specific video. I will be having other videos on the other heroes soon. So let's go over and meet the next hero. Okay, next up we have Drakal, and I gotta say, I have seen Drakal. This is one I have seen, so I have some things to talk about. First run through. Okay, motorcycle.
Drakar. He's a piece of work.
He likes to spin.
I mean, he's not evil
He likes to
exactly,
spin.
but he's really good with an axe, and he really enjoys swinging it. People underestimate him at first. I mean, sure,
Oh, he's
the
so
way
cool.
Melee swings with the axe
I actually really like his positional field of view. Typically it's like off-centered it's just skewed to the right, or in terms of camera, skewed to the right. This seems to be much more
up that axe to stun
on top of
and lead
him.
his enemy. When he whips
Above.
himself into a frenzy, he can pull opponents in close.
A good hook.
Help from hitting them.
A lot of melee damage, so if you want to play a Juggernaut type character, you're going to want to play Drakal.
That's just a pretty face.
Drakal! Okay, let's talk about it. Drakal, just from the gameplay, massive force of power, does a lot of damage probably, heavy hits, and is going to be very threatening in melee range. So snipers and characters who play for ranged, you're going to want to stay there. And if he starts getting towards you, just kind of shoot, walk back and shoot. His weapon seems to only be the axe. However, the axe does have some different skill combinations. You have your basic melee attacks, which will do some damage. There seems to be some spinning fire thing, which might bleed people. And there also seems to be this flame shockwave projectile, sonic pulse, as you can see, just so he has some mid-range capabilities, I'm guessing. And also, he seems to have a leap or a dash, and also a power-up. So you're gonna want to get used to the terrain. You can probably jump to certain areas or get the high ground jump, and as we can see here, jump down, slam him, and good. So Drakal, depending on how much health and defense he has, he could be a very skill-based hero. If he has less health and just maybe a little bit less defenses per se, but do a lot of damage, he could be really cool. However, I feel like they're going to give him a little bit more health and a little bit more defense because he is a melee-centric hero. Now, he seems to have just fair health and defense. I think that's pretty fair. Of course, we don't really know the numbers or what those scales represent, but they probably give you some idea of how he's going to be played. And this hero seems to be like an executioner in a way. I love his axe. I love his model. And that's something I didn't comment on much in this video, but I really enjoy their models. They're really cool. And I could maybe see myself actually playing Drakal because of his fairly unique melee playstyle. This is a team-based shooter, and it's very cool that they are implementing these different playstyles. We have a melee, we have someone who does detections and is tanky, we have the classic soldier type hero, and then we have Drakal, which is a very heavy damage melee oriented hero. So I'm very much excited. And those were the three heroes I was going to examine and talk about a little bit today. Give my reactions because everybody loves a reaction video, right? Yeah. Gonna just sneeze. Anyway, thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will be back with some more Crucible videos. It comes out the 20th. It comes out in 6 days. 6 days. I'm very excited to see. I have other videos planned for Crucible. More hero reactions, game mode analysis, general gameplay, and probably just other topics about like how well this could do esports, stuff like that. And thank you everyone so much for watching. I will catch you all in the next video. Subscribe for more. Like the video if you liked it. And check out my description for Patreon, Twitter, Discord, and other links. And I will catch you all in the next one. Bye, everyone.